what a week for wrestling. Want to apologize a couple of things. Late again. So first of all, my cousin, she went to this Dreamathon thing in Jersey. When she came back, she got to see by this OSR, whatever that means, guy on the way back. And then there was this whole thing with the TSA and that man driving down there. And then, of course, the first time I recorded this, the audio was off, so I had to re-record this. And I did that at night because of the light, but now it's during the day, so you can see it's kind of bright over my shoulder there. But I tried to get up here, and I'm in my pajamas to record this. Anyway, let's talk about Gauntlet League Wrestling. What a week for wrestling. Though, of course, we're sad to see, we come right out of the gate there in this episode with the Candyman's funeral, and he died. He must have just gone into a coma. That must have been his whole dream death sequence last time. So that was really sad. Really, really sad. But holy cow, how about that Dingo, man? That Dingo is pretty awesome. He comes out, he's got good shtick, crowd pop for him, promo hit. Oh man, I will remember that promo for years to come. It is sweet, and everything's good. I kind of felt sorry for the accountant, because he comes out and flat. But then the match is so good, great match. Awesome actual moves and technical wrestling and all of that. So pretty sweet there. That's how you put somebody over. That is how you do that. You get it going. Then we move on to another match that is not quite that, because I've been hearing about these new guys that they got. So they got the Pebble. All right, you guys probably know him, Canadian guy and enforcer. He's Canadian, he's polite, but don't let him fool you. He's a breaker, and he has broken many a wrestler. And he's in the ring, okay, this is a weird matchup, against Taz Skolnick. Now, this is a guy that the MMA booted out for being too crazy and too violent. So we got these two maniacs in the ring, and it shows. It's not a wrestling match, it's a war zone. WWE, they took blood off the air a few years ago to try and get that whole PG rating. Gauntlet seems to be determined to splash it back in after last week's zombie attack, and then this. A lot of blood. It's less kind of a clean finish than it is just a mercy that it ends there. Kind of crazy. There's some other good matches. We see, again, we'd seen Percolator back at the start in the opening promo, and we see him wrestle. We got Dreamboat in there and some other thing. But all that, nothing compared to the tag team. So here's where we see Randall Burns, okay? Terry Burns' his brother in, and he's in, I don't know for how long. When did he get hired? And he's got bad blood against Pebble, because the Pebble beat up his sensei or something. And then he's working with the Candyman. And then Wolf Backhouse makes Pebble and Skolnick, because they were kind of wonky in that previous match, do a tag team. So I didn't know what to expect. I expected that Skolnick and Pebble would break at some point and fight each other. But it's a barn burner. A great match, several false finishes. Really sweet. Really sweet, brother. Excellent ending. With Burns taking the pin on that. So we got him set up. We've got, we can see that bad blood between him and the Pebble there. So we're going to see that, and it's going to pay out like a Taylor Swift song next time. So let's go to News and Rumors. So there's a dark wind coming to Gauntlet League Wrestling. I know. I mean, I got chills last time. We know that terror is coming. I mean, because we saw Percolate Steiner, of course, he's the guy with the champion belt, and he may have gone too far this time. He's got a vendetta against Bleakwood, but he ropes Burns and the accountant here, and they smash up Bleakwood Mansion. Whoa! And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy. But then he grabs Clarabelle. And you can see Burns and the accountant not having anything of it. So we'll see what happens. I'm a little spooked out, because there's some stuff tied up, some rumors about the curse on the Bleakwoods and so on. So I'm a little nervous. Other thing I heard was that Dreamboat Alex did a little PO'd because he wants the belt. Because Candyman had the DM belt, but that is out and open for contention, and Percolators held the MC belt for a long time. But Dreamboat's Percolators, man. So who knows what's going to happen with that? It looks like we're at least going to have the DM belt and the tag team belt out and in contention for the pay-per-view. So I'm expecting maybe next week we're going to see a match to see who gets to be the contender on that. So who's going to be the one to challenge the Percolator for the MC? I mean, we're going to see that. It might be Bleakwood. I don't know. Hopefully they won't let that feud end, and they'll get it to drag on to the Percolator there. To the pay-per-view, not the Percolator, because Percolator is the guy. Pay-per-view is the thing we're going to watch. Anyway, also, one thing I heard is we've got Pebble in there. He's, a hero killer. So who's he here for? Is he here for Bleakwood? Is he here for somebody else? We still got the Potashaw in there. What's going to be going on with that? We just don't know. So there's all that. The other thing I want to mention, I had some weird stuff. Just want to tell you, I got some of my accounts hacked this week, so I had to change things up. So just be aware of that if you're getting emails from different stuff, or if you get weird emails with some cryptic stuff and attachments, don't open those attachments. I don't know what that's about. And I mentioned that I tried to get a hold of my friend from NASA after I sent him that weird video that they found that was talking about the Cestus group or some sort of promo thing. And then he moved or something. But this week, just this morning, I got a box that someone sent me. I think it's probably from him. Doesn't have a return address label on it, but I figure it is. So when I get a chance before next time, I'll open it up and tell you what we got there. Don't know why he would send me a box and not an email. Seems kind of strange. So that's a little weird, isn't it? Anyway, let's go to Fun Thoughts. So next week, we're in Montreal. This is the Pebbles home turf, the land of poutine. Is that significant? I mean the Pebble, not the poutine part. So what's going to happen? This is Montreal's a storied home of wrestling again. So I'm kind of excited. I mean, we're getting up to the end of this season, and it is being hot. I want to see what the Gauntlet's going to do. That guy, we might see like some of the hardcores back and things. I'm super pumped for this because once we get that, then we get the pay-per-view. So anyway, please rate, comment, subscribe in your thing of choice, and good grappling.